Recording. Just to make sure everyone has the icon in the left-hand side, yeah? It says recorded. So anything is said from at this point on is not edited out. So whatever it is, be careful what you say from here on out. Get me? Because boy, I had to do it once, yeah? Trying to find the whole clip alone is mad. It took me at least like an hour to find that clip, bro. Just to edit it out. Annoyance. I'd had to do it twice.
You say anything mad, just check the timestamp so you can just mute that bit.
But the thing is that I can't find, there's no timestamp on here until I export the whole entire thing.
Oh, so, ooh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I tell everybody, yo.
Listen, I'll say what I want with my chest.
Right, yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
fine with
TikTok star.
TikTok star. How many followers you got on TikTok?
You got
Not a lot, bro. Got,
What's the number, blood?
Not a lot in there.
I swear it's close to 1,000.
Nah. Calm down.
How many do you have?
Quick though.
Like 500.
Oh, that's bare, bro.
In a couple of weeks.
500 people.
I don't know.
Man's been
I saw
doing
you
this
had like
quarantine.
30,000 views on one of them vids as well.
It's the JoJo one, innit? You know when you walk in and you'll be watching the calm anime, and then as soon as someone else walks in, it's something hentai, which is weird.
That's why it's good for you, man.
Someone that popped up. I don't know why that particular one. Like, people have done that before, like all the time, but that one's just getting like dumb views. Like and people commenting, I'm like, I can't bother now.
Is that pro athlete life?
Nah. Because every video is like on 100 or something. There's no more 100. But like,
I think
that one.
I don't know. I think it's because at the time everyone was doing the anime thing, innit? Like with the videos on TikTok at the time. So maybe that kind of spread a little bit as well, because a lot of the Twitter ones are still popping off as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of people doing TikToks on Twitter, like anime or.
Yeah, it's true.
You know when they do when they do go like forward for something, and then when they say something, they go back.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Them ones, just one of them ones. So it's just like.
Hold on.
It's what it is.
It's like the girls did it with the football. It's
like let's say like, girls say, "Oh, get I don't know how to say it. Like, it's like a positive thing. Yeah. They go forward, but when they hear, but if it's bad, they just go like step back."
I seen one. It was like, "Oh, I'm a pro footballer." They walk forward, and then he'll be like, "I play for like a low level team."
No, MK Dons.
Yeah. Then they went back, and then it's like, "I can get you free tickets," and then they went forward, and then.
But there's no stands though. Everybody got to stand up.
Yeah.
Have you had trims?
No, I haven't.
Not true.
No, I haven't.
What do you mean?
Why do I got the hat on?
Why?
No, because I'm seeing hats. But I'm looking at Ryan's beard, isn't it?
That's a nice t-shirt.
Hey! When did you switch sides though?
Nah, this is a gift for my birthday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which was that?
This.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take the hat off. It's just clip it. I don't even support clippers. Like I didn't support clippers, but it was a gift.
Oh, Station, you're a Clippers fan?
Yeah,
No,
right now I'm wagging.
Man's a Toronto fan. He's a Clippers fan. He's a something else fan.
Right now I'm chilling in the Lakers shorts. So I'm moving a bit.
That's a Lakers fan.
Man's a Lakers gang all the way.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Man said Grenada. Hey, Mazid. But yeah, episode 109. Get me. It's 109? 109. Yeah. So, bro, we got Curtly back as per usual. We haven't had him in a while. We got Femi back after a long hiatus. Man went to the mountains, fam. Grew an afro in that.
That's a natural training.
Trust me, alive. Man went to the mountains, bro, trying to get hench and all them things there. Get me?
I'll be out there doing Tai Chi with them in the morning with the old people.
Man said yin yang in that.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, yeah, but we got a new guest.
I mean, you can make them jokes, but...
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Fun.
But yeah, okay, we got a new guest in a bit. You got to introduce yourself, bro. Everybody else got to introduce yourself. Yeah?
How do I introduce myself, bro? Like,
What's your name? What's your name?
What's your
profession?
Bro?
What do you study?
Tashon Wallace, who innit? I'm 22 years old.
Govy?
Yeah, 22 years old, and That's it.
You're old, man.
Yo, don't chat to me about age.
But nah, I think a lot of people don't know. We had a little conversation about it before when I was setting up. That obviously you're an online basketball coach or a basketball coach in general.
Yeah.
So, what little bit of an introduction to that life? How did you get into actually coaching in general? Because a lot of people be like coaching, they'll be like, that's a PT, blood. You know what I'm saying? So, what got you into doing specifically basketball, where in a country that's like the bottom sport, if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's kind of, for me, I haven't always played, but like I've always had an interest. And then I started playing. That was like a big part of my life. And then I'll try to speed it up. Then obviously you go to uni, you kind of stop playing, you take it less seriously because of obviously uni work, life and whatnot. And then I was like, what can I do to stay around the sport I love? And it's kind of done so much for me and help give back to kids. I don't really like using the word give back. That makes it seem like we're famous. But like help kids get better and go further than where I went with the little bit of knowledge I've got. So then I started coaching. And also just because I feel like, going on to your PT point, there's a lot of individual coaches in America, which is one of the many reasons why basketball is so big there. But here, there's more now, but there was probably, when I first started a year and a bit, 2 years ago, there was about 2 or 3 like main ones. So I thought, how can I do that and kind of bring it to Bristol and help these kids progress in a basketball career? Because a lot of them, when you play, you just want like, I don't know, that little bit of attention. When you, in America, when they're working out and whatnot, you see all these cool highlight videos and all these little interviews that these players have. And they're still young, they're like 16, 17. So it's just bringing a bit of that to here and kind of just help these kids use basketball to stay focused.
That was a good thing to see, especially in Bristol as well, because we've got like one main team, obviously, that's in the actual league that we have in the UK. But there's obviously Flyers like bottom, which is like the training, with like Braves at one point, I've heard.
Yeah. So the 2 main clubs are like Flyers and Bristol Storm. And
Storm,
then there's a load of like other clubs like Bristol Braves. There was Lockley's Old Boys, I think, and all of that sort of stuff. But the 2 main ones that, like, if you chat to someone and they played basketball, they probably played for Flyers or Storm.
Yes, I heard Storm was mainly for like League 2. I wouldn't say they're BBL.
No. So Flyers now are in like BBL, which is the professional league, which is like when you go and you see all the like Americans and doing their dunks and stuff. But like Storm was in Division 4, which is, I don't know, it's not semi-pro yet, but it's like men's, the first step of men's.
Oh, okay, all right. Now that's good though. At least we got teams here. There's other cities that don't, bruv, and they play ball, so we're privileged to that degree as well. And as well, what they're making the Ashton Gate into like a bigger
they're trying to
basketball as well.
make a basketball stadium right next to, I don't know like how I feel about it. They're trying to like make it literally right next to Ashton Gate and make it like a village kind of thing.
Because they've got because the Donny Lansdowne owns the rugby and he owns the football, and both the rugby and the football are up Ashton Gate. So logically speaking, you're gonna have he owns the basketball now. Logically speaking, if you throw that there, then you got the 3 main sports, I guess, in one location. So everyone just goes to the same place.
Yeah, that's true.
Smart. That's smart.
That's true. Because they're gonna be kids going to like football games or rugby games, and they'll be like, "Oh, what's basketball saying?" So pop down, especially if they got the fixtures the same way.
So they'll probably organize it in that way so they're close to each other. So
it's quite smart, to be honest.
From a business standpoint, it's smart. I just mean in terms of like, that's a lot of traffic down them ways.
Nah, facts.
They built that new flyover though.
Yeah.
So they're trying, like, they took it all into consideration. They've been planning this for years, I swear.
I think when I seen they started to do photo shoots with them, like for the football, basketball, like and rugby together because of the sponsorships they have. When I saw that, I said they're gonna try something. So we always saw that was happening, which is, but obviously the main reason we are here, we've got basketball coach. We've got a semi-pro player and 2 people that play in a certain level.
Kurt's a pro.
Are you semi-pro as well?
No, Kurt's a pro.
Yeah.
Not semi.
Okay.
Come on. That's a pro baller right there.
No, because
right
you know what he said. You know what he said, because he's like, before when he came on, he's like, oh, I'm semi-pro. I was like, cool. I'll say semi-pro.
That's it.
That's the thing, blood.
You don't see the pictures of man high-fiving the fans and that.
Man was doing what you got any posters and that for the kids? And you signed them?
No, I don't do that.
Not yet.
Not that professional.
Not yet, bro.
Has anyone came up to you after and asked you to sign something?
Like once or twice.
Yeah, you're famous. You're famous, bro. You're famous.
Give them your shoes.
Man's gonna
Give them your shoes. Give them your shoes.
Yo, if you get an endorsement in Nike, I'm expecting madness for the man the minute.
I'll apply some shoes.
Trust me, I lie. But now obviously we've got some people here that play ball and love the game of sport, so we're gonna obviously have a conversation about that. I want to have a conversation about. Now, didn't get to the last few weeks, which is the Last Dance documentary on Netflix about Michael Jordan mainly, but also like let some people here talk about what Michael Jordan, like the first time you saw Michael, like game wise, watching TV online or like hearing about him anyway.
First, I don't think any of us was ready born at the time still.
No, but like in your when you got into like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do basketball, I'm gonna try, or I'm gonna do something. Michael Jordan must have been like.
Yeah. Space Jam. Someone else go first because I'm not gonna even remember. That was so long ago.
Space Jam, for real. Michael Jordan was Space Jam. Like that was the first. That was my introduction. I think that might have been my introduction to basketball properly. Was like when he went up against the Monstars and stuff with the Looney Tunes. That was a madness.
That's a lit movie still. For me, I think my dad is like, he's kind of young, so he's big on Jordans and all of that sort of stuff. So I think my first real introduction would be like my dad when I was younger. He would just wear Jordans and be like Michael Jordan, and then he'd get me Jordans and whatnot. But watching it would probably be Space Jam, and then when I was a little bit older, and he'd always be like, you should do your research on Michael Jordan. But obviously, I'm like busy watching LeBron and all of that stuff. But probably my pops.
Alright, cool. Curtly probably different.
I can't remember properly, but probably just after I stopped bandwagoning after I started playing basketball. I was like, I'm a logical person. If I'm gonna like analyze Donnies and have debates with people, I need to know stuff. And just looking at like people who played it, and then obviously everyone's gonna come across Michael Jordan. Then just watching like highlights or like a full game on YouTube or something, and be like, oh, he's decent still. He's decent. And just getting more into the basketball culture and understanding like, okay, nah, he's not decent. He's cold still. Probably that was it.
Yeah,
he was on My Wife and Kids as well. Actually, that was another thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he played Michael in the one, like they played in the one-on-one. Mad. That gassed me so much.
That was jokes, bro. Because that was when Trouble TV was on, bro, and everybody was watching the thing. Like that was the maddest. But probably the same. Probably mine was Family or Space Jam, because Family would be like on basketball and that, and they'd be like, oh, Michael Jordan, Kobe, and all these other players. You know what I'm saying? So
it feels mad cheesy saying like my pops. I feel like one of those Americans. Like my dad put a basket in my hand when I was like
one of them day in the life things.
Yeah,
day in the life, you know. But no, that is good though, because a lot of people, because everybody associated basketball with Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So I had conversation. You could see even on the timeline when it first started coming out, everyone's like, I don't know anything about basketball, but I only know about Michael Jordan.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I want to get into about that. Like, we were waiting, or we just going in. We just
go in.
Like, I think the main thing for me that like was, well, there's a couple of things, but the sick thing about watching it was like seeing how he played in, I think, Jordan 1 through 13 or 14, yeah? And it's mad how all those shoes at the time were made for performance. Like, each shoe was made to be like, how can Michael Jordan perform the best? He plays this kind of way, he cuts like this, he moves like this. So the Jordan 1 would have been like, how can we make that? So he's got the right support and everything. And the shoes today, like, they don't transcend because like, oh, Michael Jordan wore them. They do, but it's because they're sick. They look pen. Like, obviously there's the whole thing like, oh, Michael Jordan wore that. But like, if it was ugly, people wouldn't wear it. It's the fact that they made it strictly for performance and it still just looks cool.
I mean, if it's like, some of the Jordans, I'm not gonna lie, some of them look clapped. Like the 12s,
I like, wear those ones, that's what I'm saying.
What?
Anything
like
from 14 onwards. Anything from 14 onwards is dead.
True.
Even playing.
Like, I think 12, I don't really like the look of it, but it's Michael Jordan. So if
12s look like the 2s. 12s and the 2s are basically the same.
I don't like the design. I think maybe the colorway as well. Like, but like in general, if a shoe's ugly, like you would think, oh, I'm not really gonna get that. But we've seen it in majority of media and stuff like that. If something's ugly, it depends on the brand and the name behind it. You feel me? Like people are buying these crap shoes or crap clothes, but it's like it's the name behind the clothes, isn't it?
100.
Like Michael Jordan like transcends. Like they still in documentary in it, and like transcends like a normal sports person. You feel me? Like I think what did they say? It was like when the Olympics, it really took off after that. When like the world, was able to see him like actually play like properly. They just destroyed everyone, and then I was like, okay. And then it's like fame like transcended, like went like literally worldwide, and that kind of popularity, I wouldn't even want that. I'm not gonna lie, that's too much.
It's definitely his name that sold them, though. It was they were saying in the thing. It was like Nike was like projecting and hoping for like 30 million revenue set like for sales and stuff.
It was free, I think.
And I swear it was like 30 because they came back with like 112 or something or 120.
Yeah,
I remember it was low. He smashed it.
Insane, yeah.
Yeah, that was
definitely his name that was selling it.
Because he didn't even want to be like with Nike. Brother wanted to be with Adidas. So.
Imagine, could you wear Adidas trainers if he actually went to Adidas? Do you think?
Huh?
What do you mean?
If he was to go to Adidas and the designs were like, do you think Adidas could make them type of shoes?
They would have been different though. It would have been completely...
Oh, we would have bought into it the same way because you remember it's him that sold those shoes. He's the one that made Nike even bigger.
No, but the reason I say like his shoes did that today because like the Jordan 2s, is an ugly shape. People don't really mess with it, so they don't buy it.
Are you sure? The 2 shape is nice if you think about it. You know,
the best shapes are the ones that everyone loves. Like the best shapes are the 1, the 3, 4s,
7s, 9s, 10s,
13s. A lot of people. I see most time. I see people wearing either 1s, 4s, 3s, or 13s or 11s.
12.
Yeah, the 11s.
I see people wear 12s as well.
So those are the most I've seen people wear.
Yeah,
mainly probably the 4s or 3s.
These people don't even really know MJ like that. Obviously, there's the whole like Michael Jordan is popular. It's like buying a Balenciaga, but like a lot of people genuinely like how the shoe looks. But back in the day, it was definitely like a thing of this is Michael Jordan's shoe, so we want this, we need this. Because they were saying the games were sold out for seasons. Like,
yeah, that's dumb.
Man, that's mad, bro. Like, one said if you wanted to get a ticket, it was literally like impossible.
Like you had to line up like a few days before like they actually release. You can, it's like a flipping Supreme drop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For a sports match.
Yeah, but did you think like when it came to, because I was thinking, imagine him going to Adidas like after the 2, because it was basically because I watched another documentary about Tinker Hatfield.
When he designer.
Yeah, he obviously he's the one that saved Nike to keep Jordan. So I watched another documentary about him when he was talking about him being with Nike and that whole scenario. And I was watching it, I was like, imagine if that man never got mentored because he got mentored by his who got he mentored by his athletics coach. His athletics coach was also a shoe designer. So that's the reason why how Tinker got into like inspiration of actually solving problems with shoes. So imagine that never happened, or because also Nike were debating whether to fire Tinker.
Dumb decision.
Because Tinker's designs were booky. They didn't know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying? And their technology was a bit too late at the time. Like it was too far away. And then obviously how the Air Mag came out and all that other stuff. But imagine if Tinker wasn't in that office, like selling the Jordan 3 to my man. Imagine that.
Man.
We'll be dead though, because think, that like Adidas, the silhouettes they have, everything, it just doesn't bang the same. I swear Kobe was with Adidas.
Yeah, but they had some good. He had a good good shoe.
Compare his Adidas days to every Nike shoe he's released.
I feel like Adidas I feel like they realized they couldn't compete in the looks department, so they started to focus more on the comfort and the support and all them things there. Because you see with their the Adidas Boost technology, them shoes are mad.
The best.
When you're playing ball, they just absorb all that pressure when you land.
Yeah.
But you're worried about looks more.
Well, lifestyle-wise, but when you're playing...
No, but even when you're playing, bro, like, because Nike it's not like Nike is hurting your foot. It's just like you're not getting that mad support and cushioning and boost.
Kind of more so now. I don't know. I don't even know. What shoes do you lot playing? Like when you're playing, what do you play?
I'll play Kobe's.
PGs.
There's not the Adidas Kobe's, is it?
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, they're like 30 years old. Like
no, but the thing is, with the reason why I play mainly low tops.
Yeah.
So that alone is just my personal comfort type of thing. So Kobe was like, what? Adidas were doing comfortable shoes. Like I want to play in an Adidas trainer, like Adidas sneaker, like basketball, everything. I want to do that, but as Tash said, like the design sometimes is a bit, but comfort level high tier.
The Damian Lillard's Adidas, mine broke within like the first 2 weeks.
I like that
man.
That's play style though. That might be play style because like he's more.
I hear that because Jamal's got them and he's had them for time. Like you got them for time.
I play on the ground. You're some high flyer.
Yes, I'm gonna say like Kurt's up in the air all the time, like coming down.
I'm jumping a lot still, but I'm tying them up tight, and it was the.
I know what you're on about.
Not the actual lace, but the net that holding the lace. That's what broke.
Really,
the string, that's what broke.
With a mesh.
Yeah, so it's like it's like string almost.
The whole, like in like the Hyperdunks ages ago had the fly net thing, and that's what was holding the lace. Yeah. So that broke, like just the string.
It's dumb because when that breaks, the shoe is practically pointless. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I was able to tie it together, like the other two ones, and then play, and then it broke again. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you tried to play in Jordans, I'm not that comfortable to play in,
I played in them once.
I've played in 11s, like a little shoot around.
Nice. What's that?
I played in my 11s, but they were uncomfortable, but I'm not sure if that was because my 11s are 13. And normally I have my basketball shoes like 12 and a half, like to fit my foot perfectly. So not because it was that, but I played in 11s when I was in Italy, and it was like not comfortable at all. Like it just felt like heavy.
Ones. I ruined some ones.
Is it comfortable though?
It was calm actually. It was all right. It was just like the traction on the bottom just disappears because I was playing outside.
Okay.
I played in 8s. I think they was just a bit heavy.
I don't even know what the 8s look like.
It's the one with the two
aqua one with
yeah.
A lot of them are heavy. I haven't played in 13.
Heavy, bro.
I would like to play in the 13 and the 14 though. The 14 mainly.
I probably want to play in 13.
Moses used to play in the 11s and the 13s all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
He was calm with them. So I assume they'll be alright for some people, innit?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I'm not damaging my 13s, no way.
Because obviously, in basketball, everyone either plays in Jordans, Kobe's, or the latest model from that certain brand that they're associated with. Because obviously, I think weren't Puma.
Now is a bit like the market is different now.
Yeah, New Balance is back as well.
Yeah.
Don't buy New Balance.
No, they're not.
No, because no. If you
no
think
one's buying Kawhis. No one. I haven't met a single person who's bought them shoes.
Them Toronto dons will go crazy.
Only Canada, man. Yeah,
Canada, man. Defo.
They have to.
That's it. Man from Canada, and then a couple people in LA, but they don't really wear them. They just say they bought them.
Yeah, true. But to be honest, I would like to try and play in them. Just to see if they're actually on point. Because looking at because I'm weird, yeah. I watch these shoe reviews.
Yeah.
Them ones.
Yeah, we would do them things.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah.
And I was thinking, because when I first started, it was like one of the Curry shoes, before the first Curry one.
Mad.
We're calling you, man.
Sorry, popular.
You're famous. But yeah, it was like before the first Curry shoe, and then they were saying it's the most comfortable Under Armour basketball shoe they've ever made. And then I was like, really? That's a bit mad. And then they're saying the same thing now for this New Balance shoe from Kawhi. They're thinking it's actually a good shoe to play in all around players.
I think it's going back to what Femi said. These men cannot keep up with Nike, so they have to go for a different angle. It has to be comfort or ankle support or whatever. They can't, or lightweight. They can't keep up with in the looks department, so they just have to
What? I think
plus it's the name. It's the names that you have behind your shoes.
Yeah.
Nike, LeBron, Kobe,
big names.
Serena Williams,
they got they got football. They got Ronaldo. They got Nadal for tennis and them things.
Exactly.
But the other brands got big names now.
But not big enough.
Who did Giannis sign with?
Nike.
Yeah.
Oh,
but Under Armour got.
Who's KD with?
Two.
Nike.
Who?
Nike.
Bro, that's if we're talking top 10 basketball
top
players.
names, Nike definitely got them.
But that's what I'm saying, and that's part of the time it's the name that sells the shoe. Look at D Rose, yeah. D Rose got some of the highest selling jerseys and shoes for Adidas. He was one of their top guys, yeah. And then when he fell off.
Yeah,
and the thing with Adidas, I think they got names, but obviously, they just don't have Nike names, innit? They got Trae Young, they got D Rose, they got Zach LaVine, I think. But
they got Harden. That's a big name.
Harden, but it's just not Kyrie, KD.
Kyrie,
all the names you listed, compare them to the names listed before. The only one that's possibly on level beat Harden and D Rose.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan's been doing bits here. Jordan's got Jimmy Butler, Russell Westbrook.
They got Jimmy
Carmelo
now.
Anthony, CP.
Yeah. No, they lost Jimmy.
Swear.
Jimmy's a free agent. Yeah, Jimmy Butler's a free agent now.
They have Jason Tatum, Blake Griffin.
Yeah. But with Jordan, Jordan is still owned by Nike.
Yeah.
There's a partnership there mainly. It's a partnership mainly because of the whole Jordan 1. It's the Nike tick. You can't really, avoid that. So it's mainly a partnership, I think. But it is under. They have their own building. That's in the campus.
But if however, let's say Jordan makes however many billion per year, Nike's getting some of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100. Probably
a nice amount of that. So it's
20%. Just a normal royalty thing.
I reckon more.
I don't even know.
I don't know. It depends because Jordan learned business quite late, so he had to work out the contract issues on that mainly.
Even little things to get Jordans, you have to queue up on the Nike sneakers app. They put it directly there.
Trust me.
There's no Jordan site. There's no. you have to wake up and register on Nike sneakers or whatever. So I just reckon.
Bro, do you know when the Black Cats came out not too long ago?
Yeah.
Bro, I was up. Obviously, it's a different time zone, so I'm up late. You get me? I'm up late, and I'm there, and then it goes, boom, they're available here in Korea. They dropped a couple days later. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm typing it in now, and then it was like, and then I'd done it, typed in everything, hit apply, like pay for it, yeah, and then it was like, oh, we need it all in Korean. Man had to go dash it all in Google Translate. It took me about 2 minutes. Came back, sold out.
Well, Black Cats, with my boy, woke up 8 o'clock, well, 7 something, night sneakers. That's an L. You're in the queue, you're waiting, whatnot. Cool, dash on clothes now, because we've gone to the lady inside. What time do you open? She said 9. So now we've literally tried it, got an L in 5 minutes. We're on the way to town. It's a 25-minute walk. We get to town, there's a little line, we're thinking, all right, there's like 4 men in front of us, like, this is a win. Bro, some youth comes from McDonald's, like, what are you lot waiting for? We're like, Black Cats. He's like, they opened time ago, look. He got the bag with the Black Cats. He said they open at 8 o'clock. And we're just there in a line outside size looking like donuts, bro.
But no, you know why? I'm so happy that back in the day when I used to get Jordans in Bristol, I had like a little connect at that one point at a certain store, and it was like I can't say the names due to purposes of saving their necks, but at one point I had them like infrared 6s first came out. Yeah, I was like, I need them. The week before I said, oh, I need those. He's like, I'll put your name down, save you your size, come back after 12 p.m. Then on the day,
special.
Literally,
see them friends there.
Them ones there. I said, yeah, but I did it. I did it for. What else? What shoes I did it for? I did it for Olympic 7s. I did it for military blue 4s. I did it for grape 5s. I did it for
some hard shoes as well.
Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So luckily enough, I had that experience. But like recently with the Jordan 4, like the infrared one, the black and red, the original one, only me and another guy lined up.
And you got it?
I got it. That
one, I just slept.
I'm just confused because there was bare people literally telling me I waited bare online on the sneakers app or Nike.com.
That one was calm.
Now a lot of people, because they thought it would sell out, sell out. So that's the power of Jordan, Nike, everything else. You know what I'm saying? So it's mad that we actually did certain things just to get shoes. You know what I'm saying? So it's mad. And seeing videos of like people opening up shoe boxes that are Jordan. Did you ever have that feeling when you saw the Jordan box or a Nike box in Christmas? You're just like,
what you think my family's buying me Jordans?
I don't know where you came from. We ain't getting none of that.
I was privileged. I'm a complete. I was privileged.
Boxes or quilts. That's what you get.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Man might get that from my sister now, but boy,
when I was young, I was
lucky, man. I was lucky.
Panties, but I slept on it. You don't understand. Like when I was younger, my auntie got me bread 4s that you're chatting about for my birthday. Bro, I just beat them up. I was in like, I can't remember how old I was. You just beat them up. And then it's not until like now when I get it, it's the same, another old head story in it. Like, oh, when I was younger, I didn't appreciate it. So now I'm just like, yeah, like those shoes look hanging. When you got them, it's a different feeling, isn't it?
It's the style, man. It's literally the style. So shout out Tinker Hatfield, get me.
Really and true though, you shouldn't be like, see when people buy like them expensive trainers, yeah. If you're buying expensive trainers before your feet have stopped growing, you're an idiot.
Oh, when you're young. When you're
young, like, that's some dumb thing. Like,
it depends how old though.
No, I don't care how old you are. It's about if your feet have stopped growing.
Nah, because I think when you're like 11 to like 16, you might want to get fly, but your feet have stopped growing. So what are you going to wear?
Nah, more time your feet have stopped growing in that. Wow. I think most people between 11 and 16, you're going to be comfy.
But when you're like, I'm talking, when you're a baby and your baby's all drippy, yeah, that's not very.
Nah, that's stupid still.
That's dumb.
in the next week, your feet are gonna grow like baby clothes. Like, I'm buying you normal clothes because in the next week or two you're gonna grow again. So
it's like it's just mad, bro. This whole.
Although I do appreciate, like, you know, when like you see like the kids just coordinated. Man, I be teaching, yeah. Some of the kids I teach here in the private schools and stuff, yeah, they be coming in. Boy, listen, they come in with so much sauce, and it just upsets me because I'm just there like, yeah, your parents are mad.
It's like we went to Japan, but and we was walking past the Donnies that just got bags of Supreme and shit.
Covered in Supreme, fam.
And then just wearing all Supreme.
Fam.
I'm just like, bro, you man have got money, fam.
That's bad.
No,
but like, when you see these kids, yeah, of just literally doing this whole drip thing, and then you think back in the day, we never had that.
Bro, it was flipping.
We never thought, yeah, of where our thing, yeah. I think back in our days was like fresh shoes. Like if you got like a fresh pair of Air Forces or fresh Jordans or something like that, that's when I was stunned. Now,
Drip back then, Drip back then was just like, I got a purple top and my laces are purple. You know what? You know what I'm on. And if I'm really like with the money, I might have a purple New Era hat.
Whoa.
See that combination right there?
boy.
You know what I'm on.
Did it actually fit though your head? You know them ones, the man that have the New Eras that don't even fit their head.
Yeah. Because you got to on someone.
I might, bruv. I need to, because what you call it? One of my boys might have to do a early 2000s party soon, innit? When Corona done off and barbecue, the sun's out. I might have to buy myself some New Era hats. Get me? But in terms of like the episodes you guys watch in The Last Dance, what is your favorite?
That's hard.
I don't even know the episodes like that to know which one is my favorite.
No, but like a part of it, like just state like the scenario, yeah. Because my one is the story of the flu game.
I was watching that yesterday.
Yeah. Other man sniffed him.
That rattles me, bro. Because we all thought it was the flu, and behind the scenes, it's a possibility of food poisoning. Madness.
I just don't know how you score. One, I don't know why they let him play. Like,
you can't tell them, man. No, you can't tell them, man.
Yeah, you can't tell them no.
Second,
he determines if he's playing or not.
I don't know how you can, like, bro. It's hard for a man to score 38 points when you're feeling great. Like, you had 8 to 10 hours sleep. You had a nice breakfast, all of that. So I don't know how he did it with food poisoning or the flu or whatnot. Like, I don't know.
That's ridiculous still.
It's mad, bro.
That's just painful.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all painful, bro. Stomachs in stitches. You want to do bear, like.
When your head's banging, and then when you land, every time you land, your head just starts beating.
Like, you're sweating, and it's not like sweat generated from running. It's just sweat.
Yeah. From sickness.
It's not sweat generated from running. It's just sweat, and it's nasty, man.
Oh.
And when you're that sick, like hearing the ball bounce that much will make your headache worse.
And them stadiums are huge, and them man must be loud, isn't it? Way louder than anything we've experienced.
It was a playoff game, bro. It's loud as hell.
Like,
have you man played sick? Have you man ever played sick?
Never.
Like in a game, not just like recreationally.
Not like that. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, not on that level. I played ill.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I probably felt sick and then played, but yeah, nothing. Probably like eating too much crap on a minibus, like nothing.
I've been
like that.
Man said bloated.
It's been like, I don't think no one's played at that level. I've been sick, I've been ill, like I've been cold and that, and couldn't shout and that, and sore throat and everything, sniffing, but that's it.
Like that's one of my favorites, because of you have to be in a different mentality and zone to be there, like to even play. It's mad, because even with the whole Pippin story and everything else, it's just mad. These man's mentality coming into this final season is mad. Like, it's so crazy. I
think for me, there's 2 episodes that kind of stand out. The first one we spoke about a bit, which is when like this guy didn't even want to sign with Nike. I thought that was mad. It was his mum, I think, or his dad, and he was like,
his mum was like, go see what's up.
Yeah,
don't
I think that episode, and then the other one that's just in my head is like when this guy went to baseball. Like these lot really love this guy that much that they just let him go to baseball. Like another athlete couldn't really just be like, oh, like
it was because the Donny who the owner of the Bulls also owned the Red Sox, innit?
But even the fact that like this guy's just allowed to swap sports, and then like,
No, there's set people, like there's set athletes, like it would make sense if it was like NFL and baseball because you get bare of them coming up in one sport and then transferring. But basketball to baseball is nuts.
Literally, like your body changes completely, like you're conditioned a different way.
like he just decided. Well, he didn't just decide. He knew he wanted to do it, but like he was like, "Cool, I'm gonna do it."
Yeah.
Everyone was just kind
I
of.
got a question, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Do you think if he doesn't go to baseball, he's winning 8 straight?
Oh, 100.
Now, because why he went to baseball, he was tired.
Huh?
He was tired.
Yeah, I don't think he would have won 8 straight.
He's tired, bro.
Nah, I think no, because the reason why I think so is because of the scenarios that happen. You know what I'm saying? And maybe also, I'm kind of agreeing in the sense of him. He's tired because of his mental state, with the way that the press were at that time as well. Because imagine the first three-peat was crazy enough, and then for you to not imagine not happening, and then still having this craziness of Michael Jordan, the best player in the world, and
I think that's why he wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah,
I reckon it's too much. Like, this is the thing though, because the thing that makes it difficult here is that if you look at how well Scotty led that team when Michael wasn't there, they still, like, not the first year, but the second year, they still did pretty well. Yeah. So it makes me think, I don't think they would have. I think he would have one more ring.
You think a 7?
I think he'd have 7. But like, this is the thing, because it's about who's beating him. Obviously, man never saw a game 7 in the finals, which is insane. That's
I think
nuts.
he's only done it twice. Only twice. Once or twice, I think. Has he?
Done what?
In a playoff game or in a playoff game, I think.
No, Michael Jordan didn't see game 7.
I think he did. I think he was close to it. I think he hit a lot. There was a lot of game 6s.
A lot of game 6s. A lot of game 6s.
I never saw game 7.
Oh, I think so.
Like, do you not remember there was that scene? Man said, "I'm only packing one suit," because he said, "I'm going."
Yeah.
That was a cold. If that's true, because you know sometimes these men lie about what they used to do, but if that was true and he actually said that, that's gangster.
I think that's the whole documentary is just like exposing how gangster he was.
Legit.
In terms of, like, he'll just be like, "We're gonna beat you lot in 4 games," and then he'll do it, or like, "We're gonna win the championship this season," and then he'll do it, and it's just like, this guy is just cold, like, or when someone, it happened a couple of times. There'll be an episode where someone would like have a good game, and they'll be like, "Good game, Mike," when he had a bad game, and then they play them again, and he'd score what they had in the whole game in the first half, and then it's just like.
What was his name? I can't remember what his name was.
Yeah,
we were talking about that Donny. He's like, he lit him up in the first half.
Clyde Drexler.
No, not Clyde. It was
No, it was
Donny.
Clyde. It was someone else. Though.
I think it was on the Pistons maybe, and just lit him up like the first game. Then
He was a Pistons rookie. He was a Pistons rookie at the time, and he was with the bad boys.
He was like, he didn't even mean it in like a bad way. He was like, "Oh, yeah, good game." Because Mike had like a decent game. I had like maybe 27. Yeah, good game. And Mike was like, "Nah." I was like, "Bro, I don't need to use that." Like, man said, he said, "Congratulate you on the game, yeah." And you man assault you. He's assault enough to be like, "All right, he's at me in it." Say that, and then I came back and get whatever you got in the first half. That's so disrespectful.
Can you man get motivated like that? If someone can you create? Because what he really did, he's creating scenarios in his head. Like, no one's really like dissing him. Like, everyone's like, this is the best player in the league, yeah. And he's creating scenarios like, yo, this guy's kind of giving me a bad energy. I'm about to give him like 50 tonight, yeah. Can you do that? Because I don't even know if I can do that. Create like, because he's feeding off negativity. He's creating negativity and then using it to drive him. That's mad.
I feel like I don't know about you, man. Also, when we play scrimmages, and like if my team starts to lose, then I'm like, that's my motivation to win it. But in a game, I don't think I'm normally quite calm in a game. I need someone to do something to me for me to like play.
Yeah.
Like I need someone to be like talk trash, like not even bad, to be like, you're shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Or just like get a little nudge in the side or something. I'm like, all right, cool. Or like just.
But then when these
man.
Like, cool. But imagine these men are praising you. Imagine these men accept, like, you step on the court, everyone's like, wow, yeah. Like, yo, this is Kurt. I can't guard Kurt. What's going on? Imagine their times. No, sorry. Imagine they're like, yo, I can't guard this person, yeah. And then imagine I can't guard this, and then like, how do you get mad with them, and then like treat them like they disrespected you? That's a mad mindset.
The reason I think I could, but nowhere near to that level and nowhere near that long. Like, say for example, where I'm trying to think of a situation like, because for him was always they played the other team again soon. So if it was like we play, because here it would be like we play them in December, we don't play them again till March. I can't keep it that long. But if it was like we played them this weekend and we're playing them next weekend, and some scrub is like to you, good game, and you know you didn't perform to what you can, you'll just be like,
no, you know, it's weird because like it's happened. We've seen it all throughout the documentary. Like the Bad Boy Pistons were a good example. PJ Armstrong, because that was his, like, I think that was a starting point guard at the time. He got traded to Charlotte. The first game they saw them in the playoffs or whatever, I think it was like during this regular season or the playoffs. Currently going. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, he came back the first time. He came back to, I think it was Chicago, with the Hornets. Man literally scored every three he could. After that, bruv, like Michael said, that's never happening again. You come here, that's never happening again. You know what I'm saying? So that he did it so many times. He's done it so many times. Like literally, I think one head coach never talked to him in a restaurant. He said, "What? Really? I thought we were cool."
George Carl.
Saying this, all right.
Oh, the Donny of the Nugget. Well, he wasn't. Was it George Carl that was at the Nuggets now? He was at. I think was it Seattle?
I think it was, yeah, because it was during Sean Kemp. He was doing Sean Kemp.
Yeah, because they was playing. No, it might have been the Pacers actually. Because I remember he was talking about Reggie, and he was their mum was going to play each other the next day. George Carl was coaching. He saw him in the restaurant. He was like, George Carl just walked past him. I was like, raw. And that's what he's like, all right, cool. That's my motivation now.
I think he was just an asshole, though.
So Michael, yeah, he was, yeah.
100%.
This guy just hated everyone, so he just
100%.
got mad about everything.
Now, what we were talking about, like, there's a difference between like trash talking and motivating, and like being like hard on someone and just being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference. Like, you don't have to combine the two. Like, no need.
And then
like,
try to utilize it as motivation.
Legit. I agree with this method in terms of like getting on teammates that you think you could do better, maybe, like, and stuff like that, and like pushing them. But it's just being like just kind of a prick, because there's no need for it, really, is there? Like,
apparently you got a big head. I'm just trying to motivate you. I'm just trying to motivate you.
Well, how does that motivate me? Like, just insulting me.
The thing is, though, he wants you to get mad.
Yeah.
He wants you to go at him, which is like, so as soon as you do that, then he's gonna be happy.
Who's the Don? He tried to always talk shit, but never. The Don that never snapped. It was one of his teammates.
The one he was playing cards with.
Yeah, he was just such a nice guy. He was just trying to push, hit him, and the guy would just never retaliate. Just be like, cool, just be a nice guy.
That's mad. If a teammate hits you, like if a man actually, because didn't he have a fight with one of his teammates?
Yeah, with Steve Kerr.
Yeah, he punched Steve Kerr.
Banged him in the face. I was like, right.
Yeah, good, yeah.
It's mad.
There's no way.
Wait, what happened? I swear he started it. No,
yeah, Michael was like pushing him and stuff, and like hitting him a bit with like elbows and stuff. And Steve must have.
I'll be back one sec. Keep talking about that still. I'll be back one sec.
I think there was like playing in it, and he must have like hit Steve, and Steve must have been like, I'm not taking this. Just hit him in the chest.
he
And
hit
Michael banged him
Steve
in the face.
and then was like, "Oh yeah, that's a foul," chatting to the coach. And then Steve.
Yeah. Because Phil kept calling fouls for Steven or something like that.
Yeah.
But not for Michael. Michael was like, I'm sick of this. And just like took him out and just banged him. And he's got banged.
If you man was like his teammate or his like opposition or whatnot, yeah, how do you man think, obviously you don't know, but how do you man think you would you go at him in terms of like, nah, on this guy, like what Reggie kind of did and you're trying to beef him, or are you just going to be like, oh, it's Mike, like, I'm going to just play my game normal?
I got to go at him.
No, obviously, yeah. All right. If he's on that level, I can clearly see he's like a way better player than me in general. I still got to go at him. Like, what's the point? I think.
I mean, like, you're trying to, like, when you score a layup, he contests, and back in them days, like, you're pushing him under the rim to let him know. So, like, you know, you'll score, he might body you, you're finished, and then you'll just give him a little nudge or something, like, yo.
I like that energy. No, yeah. I love that. I love that.
Like, know about me. Like, are you doing that?
Yeah. Just know that, man. Feel my presence, bro. I'm here. I'm here, bro.
Man's there.
Like, I'll let the stat sheet do the talking. Like, which one are you kind of trying to do?
I'm trying to combine that. Thing is, though, if you're up against him, yeah, you know your like, I get some of the players. Like, you see what the Pistons did to man when they had the MJ rules, yeah, and you had some of them other teams, yeah, where it's like, we know that once he gets it going, we can't really stop him legally, yeah. So we're just gonna touch him a little bit. When he comes down, we're just gonna let him know, like, there's no, yeah. Do you remember Steve used to be like, "Listen, no easy buckets."
Yeah.
That's just keep that mentality in it. Just
as soon as man came in the paint, he was laying on the floor every time. Like,
yeah, that man hit him hard, big, like
he was skinny.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, that man was big as well. Like, these men aren't like, these men are 6'2" or 6'3", but they're big 6'3", like, shoulders wide. Like,
they was even trying to dead him off.
Yeah, like Lambert and Rodman, when they that man are taller than Mike and they're heavier.
Lie?
Yeah.
I might be a bit shook at Lambert. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going in and hitting with that. But then,
he's a big guy.
He looked kind of scary. Like,
he looked mean.
I'm not going in there still.
Man.
I'm shooting.
Did you guys because obviously during the last dance was basically about the whole team going through that last time. Who do you think had the best story out of that team other than Michael?
Rodman
had the weirdest one. He was crazy, but he's a weird guy.
No, that was entertaining. Rodman like that.
No, that was an entertaining story. And also, you know what it was? I respect someone who says, you know what? I'm going to be the best at this. I know I can't be a superstar yet, but I'm about to be the best at this. There is going to be no one better than me at this one thing.
No, he's cold with it. Man said he used to watch Donny shoot in practice to see where the ball would consistently go up, so he knew where to put himself in the rebounds. Nah. So imagine that, like, do you know how valuable that is? Like, just watching it done. Like, your teammate knows if you miss, they know where it's going. Feel me? That's when I say weird. Like, no one would think, "Oh, let me just watch people shoot and go for the rebound." You wouldn't naturally think that, but you know where Donny. But Phil's cold as well, though. Because Phil around you.
Is the Phil? Yeah, definitely is Phil.
Because Phil knew that he was a wild card. So Phil was like, you know what? Let him go do this thing. If he comes back performs, I don't see the problem with it.
Because man actually had that whole... Think about like that whole team, yeah. You got Michael, who's like a bit of an asshole. Think like he calls himself Black Jesus, bro. Like, for anyone to do that, they're not like... You know what I'm saying? So you got him. You got Scotty, who's just like... He's calm, but he's a bit jealous at the same time. You got Rodman, who's just a character. Then you got the whole other team. And you're fighting against Jerry Krause, that waste, man. And you're just trying to, like, fit all the pieces to the puzzle. And he just patterned it. Yeah, it's definitely cool.
Do you think, Krause... Because Krause obviously created that team, bro. If we all think about it.
They painted him in the most villainous light ever.
Yeah, but... I think it's because his actions, bro. His actions put him that way because, like, remember like Tony Kukoc, that whole scenario.
Yeah.
And he was saying there was, I don't know if it was rumors, I can't remember, but it was like this guy's the next one. Like, I'm so excited. And I was just like, wait, what?
Because it looked like he was always planning ahead. And because he was always planning ahead, he didn't think about the present, which messed up everyone's like relationship. Because it's good to always plan ahead. Yeah, but he's thinking like Michael, Scotty, and man all have like good years left for now. But he's thinking of the future, which is good. But you gotta think that if you're thinking, be like, yo, this is your replacement. I'm like, bro, I'm doing calm right now. Like,
I haven't even touched my prime yet. You're trying to replace.
Alive. I think he definitely. I think because realistically, when we think about like our championship, we don't really think about that general manager did a really good job. Like we don't really. That's not the first thought that comes to mind. Is it? It's like the coach or the player, something like that. Really, I think the man was saying that they think he got a bit jealous because obviously all the limelight was on probably Michael and Phil. Like, them man did this, them man did it, not really him, innit? So no one really shouting out.
You see, like, he was a waste man, but then that one quote that made Scotty and Michael get mad, where he was like, "Oh, it's a great organization, yeah." Yeah, it was like it was the success of the organization as a whole. I was like, yeah, facts. But no, that's real talk. What he's saying, yeah. And then man started holding that against him, yeah, because they felt like he was saying it wasn't like he was trying to remove some of the like their credit.
It's because all the previous stuff he'd done, innit? I can't remember what happened first or whatnot, but like it depends who's saying that. If a normal general manager said that and like he bought into everything you lot was doing, it would be like, yeah, true. Like
he said it after like the first or second championship though.
Yeah. He was like,
it was.
Because if it was later than that, then I would understand. But when it's right at the start,
because he was like,
I swear he was away from the start.
Organization.
I think I think it's because of maybe contract stuff.
Yeah. See,
that was later.
Contract stuff.
That was later.
That was later. Yeah. But there was something about like I think it was.
He did something. He was away from the.
He said something. He said something about like Michael or Phil.
That was later, bro. Because what it was at the start.
Because I'm trying to think. There was something about Michael, but I don't know what it is.
The firing of the previous coach.
Yeah. Because the one before Phil.
He just gave the ball to Michael and said, "Do what you got to do," and he helped him get the MVPs and he helped him get the scoring titles and all them things.
Yeah, and that was when
they didn't want. I can't remember his name, but he invented obviously the triangle offense, and he was next to the previous coach. And I'm trying to be like, do this, and then he was like, nah, I'm not trying to hear that.
Yeah.
And then obviously when Phil came on, Phil was like, yeah, say that, let's see what's going.
Phil lived and died by that offense.
Yeah, because he knows that it works, but
not anymore.
Not anymore in this game.
When I say he lived and died, because if you look at him with
New York,
and then with the Lakers, and then when you look at him with the Knicks, it's like, ugh.
Listen, with the Knicks thing, I think he should have just been like, listen, my time has ended, and I'm not a coach anymore, so I should.
No, he's GM. Not GM. Head of basketball operations.
Yeah, but yeah. Like, if you're in that position and you've done the work and everything else, you shouldn't be really demanding that my offense is going to work in this new game and I want you to use it. If you don't use it, I'm firing you.
Yeah.
That's the problem. A man that doesn't know how to adapt in new times doesn't work in this game. Like, that's how I thought, like, who was it? Melo. When Melo started to, deteriorate, like the ISO ball.
Melo was part of that offense.
Yeah, but the ISO ball was not going to work in this new time. If you think about it, ISO ball does not work. Not all the time.
Depends on who you got.
Yeah, but not all the time.
Because James Harden is the leading scorer and he is the king of isolation.
But has he won championships?
50-50 though. And true, that's a shout. Championships.
Championships. I'm talking about championships, bro. Like, if I can ISO ball win you championships, if you give me a player that has done that, I'll
Jordan.
I said Jordan.
Jordan, like that's what he did.
Now.
Now, I'm talking about now.
Now, I would still say Harden still.
You think Harden can win a championship with ISO ball?
Nah, he didn't really.
LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard. LeBron James and
Kawhi
Kawhi.
had a very good supporting cast.
I don't know about
He had but so did Jordan had a good supporting cast, but we still give him the praise. The same way, like Kawhi had a good supporting cast.
Who?
Huh?
What do you say?
Jordan had a good supporting cast, yeah. But we give Jordan like 95% of the credit. Kawhi had a good supporting cast, but we've got to give Kawhi 95% of the credit, because if we look, it was a simple trade. It was literally like a 1-2, 2-for-1 situation with like DeRozan and the pick for Danny Green and Kawhi.
DeRozan and what's his name, bro? A big man. What's his name?
Valanciunas?
Nah, he was young. Oh, how am I gonna forget his name?
Oh, Pirtle.
Yeah, Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, he was. I thought he. I'm not gonna lie. I liked him when he was in college. I've seen a few games.
He was nice.
He was cold. Like
but I think Raptors was more like that statement what Jay Krause made. Like it was the organization.
Yeah. That's definitely the organization, 100%. Because
it was Kawhi and good fortune that Setman got injured.
Nah, that time was done.
Put respect on my guy Van Vliet, blood. Put respect on my guy, bro.
If Kevin Durant,
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
Kevin Durant had not been injured, that would have been very.
It would have been better. It would have been a way better.
Very problem.
No. I'm not trying to hit that, because if we're gonna do that, then to all fans out there, I want to say when Chris Paul didn't get injured. I want to say when Kevin Love didn't get injured. I want to say when Kyrie didn't get injured. I want to say when Kawhi back in Spurs didn't get injured. That's like what 4 championships.
Yeah, those are 4 championships that LeBron is owed.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't that argument of injury. I'm like, it's happened, man. You can't do that.
Trust me.
And Clay got hurt.
Clay was the worst part. Clay, personally, I don't care if KD went down in it. In that series, because if you still have Draymond, you still have Clay, and you still have Steph.
Draymond in them sentences.
Because as a core, bro, they
got spanked.
The core is
as a core they had to go and
Clay
get Clay.
Was the leader. As a core, Clay is the leader, and Steph is second.
No.
Steph does not perform, bro. Name me a consistent time Steph has performed in playoffs, bro.
Okay.
They'll have one game.
No. The series against what they called against New Orleans, they won their first chip. Yeah, he performed well in that. You see when Iguodala won the MVP for guarding LeBron, which is really the only reason he got it. Steph performed well. He didn't perform like on 30 points a game, what we were expecting. Yeah, and in one of the series where KD won it, he still had like 24, 25 points a game.
Nah, that's not a big three though. Take away KD. The ones that he's been without KD, I don't think he's been consistent.
He's only,
you know why? That's a good argument.
Consistency. Clay has been the most consistent out of those 3. Like Clay is not.
Consistency.
Is it only because he's a two-way player?
Who?
Just because he's consistent. This guy's wet as a fucking wet. Like wet. Never seen that.
He's an assassin, bro. He's an assassin.
Wet. That guy be contesting strongly, like as strong as you can possibly contest, and this guy's just slapping it in.
I would be scared, if they lose one of them, Clay or Steph. I would be scared.
Not breaking that up.
Yeah, not gonna lose any.
They're not breaking that up.
Because if they do, which before the championships, they nearly traded Kevin Love for Clay. So I was like, imagine if Clay never got to improve as a shooter, bro. Like properly, you know what I'm saying? That's scary, bro.
Do you reckon that man will be back?
Oh, 100.
Yeah, man. Corona allowed them, man, so they're blessed.
I don't know.
Get time to chill now.
Look what these men are trying to build in Brooklyn. Look what other teams are doing.
I don't even know if I like that Brooklyn thing that much. It depends on what Kyrie does. It depends on Kyrie.
He's going to get someone else. I forgot. Who's he trying to get?
No, I was vexed on Brooklyn, because I thought Brooklyn were growing without Kyrie and KD and all that.
I'm upset. They was doing that. They had like a team, not like an actual team. That man were from what we see on TV, obviously, we don't know, obviously, personal-wise, but when we see on TV, that man were boys, innit? And that man, they look like they was having fun playing basketball, win or lose.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah, but they were losing a lot.
Who would you rather
Winning's
prefer,
fun.
though?
Winning's fun. Winning's fun.
Who would you rather prefer, though? Actually, like, if you had to pick Kyrie or KD, just
What?
in that team,
What?
just one.
What do you mean?
Just one. KD.
No,
What?
man, I'm trying to win.
KD. What?
I'm trying to win.
Yeah, Harry's too emotional, man. Actually, KD's just as emotional, but
Yeah,
Harry,
they're both emotional.
Nah,
they
KD
both can
gets it
score.
done.
match, bro. I
KD
need
gets it
that.
done.
I miss who's guarding KD. I need that. A mismatch on making it tough for every single.
Do you think it would have worked if KD and Kyrie went to the Knicks?
Would have been the same.
Same thing.
yeah.
Mm.
The thing is, probably would have gotten far, I guess, just because you got KD and Kyrie in it. Like, they would have gotten far, but don't really know anything else. So,
Yeah. All right.
surprised.
You know, a bit better than the Knicks, but it would have been similar.
Yeah. Fair enough. Nah.
Depends who the man have, like, or they're gonna keep playing. They got a promising big man in fucking what's his name? What's Donny's name on Brooklyn? I forgot.
I can't remember.
Big man.
Jordan.
Afro Donny.
Oh,
Jared Allen.
There we go. Yeah, they got calm with him. He got Jordan as well, DeAndre. So they've got two. That big man, they're sorted. They're nice. Depends who they have at the two, and I guess KD will probably play 4, so 2 and
Did
3.
they get rid of Dimwitty, or they still got Dimwitty?
No, they still
Yeah,
got
they
Dinwiddie.
still got Dinwiddie.
That's a good
Yeah.
6 man.
Yeah, I think he's.
He's two.
Yeah, but
I feel like just for the
Jared-
minutes, for the purpose of
Nah,
minutes,
but
and
he's
having someone to
come off the
lead the
bench.
bench. Yeah,
because they
someone
got
to have
Karis
someone to
LeVert.
LeVert is gonna start at the
Then he
2.
plays 3, or he plays 2.
Two. Oh wow! To be honest, KD's not here, so you might play the 3, and then he's Margo.
No, I'm on about when KD's back. So KD's gonna play 4.
KD's gonna play 3. KD's gonna play 3.
Who they got before though?
That's what I'm saying.
Because KD can really play like, if you want to go big, you can play him 2 to 5 really, big or small. You can go 2 to 5.
Yeah,
Small.
100.
Like
I
we
ain't
saw
trying to guard
at 5.
KD at the 2.
Huh?
I said I ain't trying to guard KD at the 2.
No 2 guards. Stop. No 2 guards.
Lord.
That's calm.
Yeah,
What
let's
do you
go.
mean? Easy clamps,
Well, you got that correctly, yeah.
clamps, lockups.
Alright,
I told
cool.
these man already. Yeah, like listen, give me a year. Yeah, with NBA training, gym work, conditioning, watching the game. Give me a year. Yeah, playing in scrimmages. I don't even want to play games. I just want to play the scrimmages and the practice sessions. Yeah, give me a year. I promise you. Yeah, Donny's averaging 20 plus. I'm cutting that in half. Brother.
So
Bro,
you're
this man he's got like 8
He's
inches
a-
on you. He's
you
got
see,
your
man,
skill
you
set plus some more.
So you're
Huh?
telling me, yeah, you're clamping up.
You're clamping up
Siakam,
KD.
Van Vliet, Karis LeVert, all them man there averaging around 20. You're
Yeah, man.
clamping up.
I said cut in half.
Nah,
Yeah,
fam,
so you think you're holding them to 10
you
points.
lot, you need
cutting in
to stay
half.
calm. You need
See
to stay
that?
calm.
Give me all that training. Now I wouldn't stand a chance. No, not at all. Because I don't have
So
the
after
So
one
you're
year-
saying
Give me the year. Carry on.
give you 2 years, yeah. Let's say the first year is your development year, yeah, and then one more year to do
100.
things. Then you're alright, cool. Saying this.
I'm not saying I'm clamping them up and them man ain't getting no points and I'm stopping them dead. Yeah, that's impossible. I'm saying if they're averaging 20, yeah, just example, I'm cutting that bad boy in half.
Not
So
Pascal
I reckon-
Siakam.
I
No way,
reckon,
Pascal
yeah.
Siakam. He's way too
What can
scatty.
we do with Scatty Dons at Chelsea? That's
I reckon.
calm.
Give you
No,
a
but we
year.
bro.
Sir, you know how I'm talking about. If I can guard certain Scatty Dons at Chelsea, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
No,
Man's
give me
atting
a year.
people on the pod, you know.
Like, them man, you know who I'm talking about, yeah. If I can guard
I
certain
can't cut it, you know. So
Huh?
you
Is it?
can't get cut out. So
Oh, I'm saying you man know who I'm talking about, yeah. In Scatty Dons at Chelsea, if I can guard those Scatty Dons, I'm pretty sure I can guard Siakam a minute.
Not when they weigh like 3 times as much and they're like 6'8", bro.
That's calm. Remember,
Bro.
I've had a year training.
I feel like a year
core.
training.
Get me?
A year training in the NBA, whatever you want, yeah. You train with the best team, you could train with the Lakers, whatever you want. I reckon come game day, you're pissing your pants when you get subbed.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna be nervous. I'm gonna be nervous, of course. But you just get in there. Then I'll probably drop a couple buckets. I get warm. You know what I mean? I got my teammates egging me on. You know. Remember, listen, Tage, I've been training for a year, so I'm used to the trash talk now. You get me? I'm used to it.
It's not about the trash talk.
It's not about trash. Bruv, I think you're not scoring a point. I don't think you're scoring a point in NBA game.
Huh? I'm dropping.
Nah,
I
that's
reckon
rude.
you.
Nah,
I reckon you might be
I'm
able to
not
dash in a free. You might be able to dash in a free. You're scoring nothing in the paint, though.
Huh? Listen.
In the paint.
Yeah, listen.
I don't know.
You might have thinking me now. I'm thinking me a year.
A year's not that long.
Training, gym. Listen, I'm gonna go from this, to all of this.
A year.
It's gonna go frolic.
Yeah, I wanted this, See now, I get a little bump. I'm like, back down bit. I'm cool.
Not that long.
So you're getting you're getting some points, like from this dead man in the league who can't even shoot threes, you get points, Kurt's getting.
I'm getting more points than Robertson. Don't ask.
No, but these man can shoot.
Robertson.
Oh, the Mitchell Robertson, the big man from New York.
Roberson, you mean? Roberson. Okay, wasn't OKC.
Oh, OKC, brother. Okay.
I'm getting more points than Roberson. I'm getting hella charges. That's what you man. Listen.
One charge from them, man, you're winded. You've gone out the You know when you the trainers coming to get you and you're at the back watching it.
Think about the man you played with when you were in America, Think about the size when you're playing with
size of them, bro.
And them man are
minimum is 6'5", 6'6".
I'm not disputing that. However, this, innit? You might have to get in that,
Oh, you think this is Kuroko basketball?
I'm not doing it. That's waffle. That's nonsense.
Imagine, okay, boom, name a team in it that you think you're scoring like 10 points on.
10 points?
Yeah.
Let me think.
We'll go to any team. You was about to say any team.
I was about to say any team.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You are a lost child.
Maybe not Clippers, because that man are just all long.
No, of course not Clippers.
Like,
you better
every NBA team is long. Like every NBA team is long, but that man are long.
You might score. You know what?
It depends.
The bottom team. So basically, like the Suns.
Yeah, it's looking at the top.
Aim high, brother. Aim high.
No, you're scoring against the Suns. You're scoring against.
Not 10.
No.
Yo,
Orlando.
How do you get the 10?
Listen, Kurt. You are not. Okay, look. Let's look at it. You've been training with NBA man, So you're blam now, Whatever. You're blam. Your shot's feeling nice. But tell me how, you're playing the 2. You're going to guard Devin Booker down there and then go score. No, you're tired, brother.
What? After one possession?
No, I'm talking about...
That's not one possession. During the game. During the game.
God.
The whole game, man.
Calm. You listen, Taze, I'm not saying... Look,
Bro,
I'm confident, of course. I'm not saying I'm going to lock up man, drop buckets on man.
Can we list all the 2 guards, the top 2 guards, in NBA, So I just said Devin Booker.
Bro, there are every 2 guard. No, respectfully, every 2 guard in the league is better than Kurt because they're in the league.
Nah, 100.
Because they're in the league.
100. Right now.
Look at it this way.
No, but let's predict. Let's predict that. Let's say. He's trained for a year. He's blam. He's wham. He's all of that.
I'm begging man now, Tage. I'm begging man put some respect on my name.
Keep it this way,
now, I have a lot of confidence in myself now, I think realistically, I'm not going to name no names. I can play BBL, but certain man, we're not going to talk about that right now, innit? But, like, I'm not talking about that.
But BBL and...
Yeah, no. Yeah, I understand that. BBL's like one of the worst
let's say, like, could you play point?
In NBA?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that, I'm playing 2.
2's just as bad, though.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
I play 2 normally. That's what I'm comfortable playing 2.
Kurt, look at it this way. Man, them like, whoever you want to name, top high school prospects. Isaiah Briscoe, Trayvon Duval, all these man, all these ballers, Cole Anthony. These man go college, for a year. And their job is to get better at basketball because they know they're coming out on the other side of the NBA. These men still don't come out prepared. Some men stay 4 years, don't come out prepared. Best system ever. And you think after 1 year...
They don't have that hunger that I got, mate. They don't have that ability. You know, they like people upgrade when they get here, and it's like I need to jump over. And some man, like Kyrie, when he first came in, he got to jump over them levels. You feel me? These man just hitting the roof and they can't bust through. Get me? Me though, yeah. I'm using that as motivation. Yeah, and I'm there. Yeah. I'm not
said I got the bulldozer to get through that thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't got the strap like that. However, for a year, I'm at least dropping 10.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. He might be true because there's these men out here. No, like get brolic. I'm talking about getting brolic, getting brolic. Give him a year of training, like get muscles. Yeah, I think
that man's too heavy. What?
Muscles don't like.
Nah, not too heavy.
Yeah, like
no. When I say big, yeah, I don't mean just like I'm bland. I mean condition-wise, my body is suited for me and my abilities. You feel me?
Alright, Kurt, please listen to the list. I might make it to 20, yeah? These are like the top 20 best shooting guards in the league.
And what's the discussion? What's the discussion though? What?
The two guards, are you clamping them or and scoring against them?
It's a game, innit? So you got to defend these man and get your 10 points.
Calm.
Yeah? So
just to clarify, when I say clamp, I do not mean 0 points.
No, I don't mean stop.
No, we don't say.
I'm saying
calm.
I'm not trying to stay in front. I'm not talking about clamp. You just
Should we say limit? You've got a limit. You've got a limit.
Okay,
you're limiting them to 10 to 15 points. You're limiting them to that.
That's impossible for the names on this list.
Calm.
You ready? Yeah. Are you ready?
Calm. Do your thing.
I just want you to say yeah or no. James Harden.
No.
Luka Doncic.
No.
No, wait. Lucas plays point. Oh, he's not too good.
We got him on 2 on here.
Oh, okay.
Kurt, you're thinking too long, bro.
Bradley Beal.
Nah, he's dumb still.
Paul George.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think he has a lot of moves in his bag, you know. I don't think he's got a lot of moves in his bag. I feel like I'm picking up a charge.
One charge. He's still gonna have 20
That's all I need, Taste. That's all I need.
20 points. So
that's all I need.
You're camping Paul George.
And
I'm keeping him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm keeping him.
You're keeping PG below 15 points.
15.
That's right. Devin Booker.
He's shooting over me still. I'm not gonna lie.
Donovan.
Paul George.
Who? Wait, what?
Donovan Mitchell.
He's kind of speedy.
I'm thinking. D'Angelo Russell.
Nah, he's breaking my ankle still.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh no, I'm camping still.
Shea. Impossible. No.
Drew. I feel like to get Drew, I have to play him a couple times, but I think I got him.
He's got too many moves and he's too strong.
Give me a couple games on him.
Oh, Drew Holiday. Okay.
Give me a couple games on him.
Last one, you're definitely not guarding. CJ McCollum.
CJ's my idol still.
CJ, yeah.
Oh, no.
CJ is like...
He's smooth.
That's just 10.
Okay, look how many 2 guards there are.
Hold on.
Hundreds.
Did you say Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's
hundreds. 10. That's hundreds. Okay, you might not get 10. I have no way still think. Yeah, I'm going to this game with a mindset. All right, Bradley Beal. Realistically, I probably drop more than 20 on me. However, I'm going to the mindset. All right, it's gone.
You know, like when man dribbles at you, yeah, he's just going to go like that, and you're going to be gone.
Hey, big man, you don't even respect me, fam. I swear.
No, I respect weight in it.
No. Do you think? Yeah. No. Let's have a little bit of jokes now. Do you think? Do you think? Any of these men that you've listed? Do you think any of these men that you've listed? Do you think like Kurtley could ever ankle break them?
No.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe
it doesn't. You could catch anyone slipping. Yeah, but yes, I was about to say that really mean you can catch anyone slipping.
I don't think he is though.
You can catch anyone slipping.
The reason I say no is because, like, say the worst person on that list is probably Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, yeah? And he's going up against the other 9 man on the list every night. Like, and how many times does he get his ankle broke?
No, but we're saying ever. We said ever. He said, do you think Kurt could ever
ankle break any of the man
you just listed? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's possible, but it wouldn't mean.
I think
it's holding them to 15, and he's still not dropping 10 points.
Yeah.
I'm definitely dropping
I think the worst defender on that list, as you said, Shea. Shea is one of the worst defenders on that list.
I don't even think Shea's the worst defender.
D'Angelo Russell might be the worst defender on that list.
The worst defender is probably D'Lo or Doncic, but I reckon Shea's the worst player.
Doncic makes it up for his height because he's 6'8".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
he don't move his feet very fast.
Yeah. His footwork is stupid.
He's a baller.
Take as an example, actually, example. Remember when I came back from America? Do you remember how wet I was? Don't lie. Don't even put cap on it.
Nah. Listen.
Answer the question.
Listen.
Answer the question first.
You came back after a year, and you was a lot better than when you left. You were stronger.
Yeah, like I wasn't
faster. You was a way better shooter. But listen, we're talking about the NBA.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Mind you, that was just college, just practicing like a couple shots a day. Imagine like the NBA standard.
Madness, bro.
But listen,
imagine.
Do you think you can get a contract
in the NBA?
Come on, give me an opportunity.
Not even a 10-day thing, an actual contract. You're there for a few years.
Actual contract. Then man, I'll be like putting on my British accent.
A 10-day thing, nah.
10 days?
So, like, I don't think you man are deep in that. I don't know. Well, I know Tate's deep. Like, there are men who work their entire lives and dedicate every day of their lives to basketball, go to the best colleges, all these things, have personal trainers, and they don't make the league.
100.
And that's after like 8-9 years of training. And you're saying 100. 1 year.
100. No, no. You might listen. You might take it out of context. I completely, as a person who's gone to America, I experienced that. Like, I completely understand these man. Literally, it's a case of I can do everything an American can. So what's the point of having me? You feel me? That's the realization of it. I'm saying if I was able to be in a situation where I could be in that area for a year, I think I would improve dramatically to a level where I could perform. Like, I'm talking about I'm talking about if an NBA player wrote to me right now, came to the yard and said, "You can train with us for a year. Do you want to do it?" That's what I mean. Obviously, that would never happen. But if that opportunity arose, I think I'll come back and I'll be.
You know, I hope it does happen. I hope it does happen. I hope it does. Some humility.
Because you know why? Because he knows. Because he knows when he comes back.
I'm gunning for you, man, on TV. I'm gunning.
Because you know when he comes back, after this full training, he's going to be asking every man one-on-ones, every flipping.
Wait.
No, I don't even like one-on-ones. I don't even like one-on-ones stuff.
You were at America, You played against Emmanuel Mudiay. He's in the league right now. He's in the NBA, How many points did he score on your team?
I don't remember still. He dropped a lot still. He dropped a strong like 20 plus. Yeah.
And that's a backup point guard, you know.
However, I was not guarding him the whole time.
I
stopped him a couple times, and that was it. He missed. You know what? A stop is a miss is a stop. I don't care what you might say.
Ryan, what did you say? What did you say about Mudiay?
Mudiay is a backup point guard, fam.
All right.
Okay. You man just said before, I'm on him the whole game, innit? I wasn't on him the whole game when we played him.
If you're on him the whole game, you're even more tired.
Oh, man is literally thinking he might have flu blood.
D-man's not even putting no respect on my name, big man.
No.
Bro, you man can't see. You man can't see it.
No, it's because, you are thinking, which, bruv, praise to the Most High, you get that opportunity, you get me? But the fact that you're saying for 1 year, condition, nutrition, training, weights, everything, and also getting the best coaches from one specific team. Bruv, we're just we can't imagine it. We just can't imagine it.
I understand how you can't imagine it. Me, however, I have confidence in my ability. So
you should have that. Like no problem. You should always have that. We should always have confidence.
Let me change it to 2 years. Let me change it to 2 years. Because you might are struggling to believe 1 year, which I...
No, because you know why...
Okay, if you say less than 5...
Two is the max I'm going.
No, but because you know why a year is a possibility.
Really, you should be captain of the England team, though, innit?
A lie?
This energy is
new. In the shop, blood.
In your league now,
What league?
where you play now, pro,
Italy.
just little, yeah.
Okay.
We should be seeing 50 points a game.
Like,
Carl, man, drop 20. Listen, I don't need me to drop 50.
What was your average? No, what was your average?
dropped it lower than that.
Let
Man
me
said
turn
50,
it on.
No,
and then I'll drop
bro.
50.
Bro, what was your
But
average?
My average, probably 15 to 20. That's probably the average points.
So you think you're gonna go? I don't know how many leagues higher, but like say even 2 leagues higher, yeah. Your average is gonna drop by only 5 or 10.
100. With obviously with
This
practice
confidence is
and
mad
consistency.
sick, fam.
It's not even a
Yeah,
confidence. No. I'm saying,
man's
like, if I
trying
was
to
to
be
jump
logical.
from
but
this
it's not.
league now in Italy up to the top league, I would not be averaging the same points. I probably might not even average any points. I'm saying with progression and time and practice,
But
I
you're
would
not
be
giving
able to
yourself
gain.
that in a year.
Wait,
In
are
a
you
year, though,
saying
it's
one
the year.
game you could drop 10 points? Or are we saying for a season you would average 10 points?
Say that again, sorry, fam.
Are you saying one game you would get 10 points? Or are you saying for a season you would average minimum 10 points?
Where? In the top league in Italy?
No,
or
in the NBA.
NBA.
What
In
was
a
the
year,
thing?
I would average 10 points.
Oh hell no!
In a year, I can average 10 points.
That coach better love you, boy. Yo,
Huh?
that coach better love you.
Shall we find man that average 10
Oh,
points?
that's what I'm about to
Go
do.
for it. But listen.
Hold on.
You man, I
Okay,
think you man can only see me as you see me now.
No, I can see you, Blam, a better shooter, everything.
Like,
I can see them.
Bruv, I can see you break some ankles
man
in the NBA.
you
But
man thinking like I'm taking the team and I'm going to get these points.
no, I'm
Fam,
not saying that.
my way of scoring, I'm open, I'm knocking that down. Like realistically, yeah, you man seeing, I'm not taking about the possibility that I could possibly miss. Not at all, because that's a realization, right? However, us man have watched games where people we don't even know have come onto the court and slapped in a quick little 9-8 points. Yeah. Just from being in the right position at the right time. I'm saying I'm not gonna be a Don that's taking the ball and slapping up Donnies or anything. I'm saying I'm getting my 10 points from elevating my skill level how I am now to a degree where it's acceptable in the NBA. You feel me? Where I can position myself. Huh?
We're saying 1 year.
1 year. Max, I give you man 2. Because you man can't believe 1 year.
You know what, yeah?
I'll say 2.
I wish you have that opportunity because I actually want to see you prove us wrong, fam.
Like, that'd be so funny, man. I'm like, yeah, man, it was a good game. Shout out to, Kevin Gipon, reputation. Man said I wouldn't do it, but I did it.
Okay, you're better than Dellavedova, yeah?
Hell yeah.
No, he's an Australian.
Australian international.
After that year.
Oh, okay.
Not now. Not going. I'm not better than no one. I'm not even somewhat decent. Huh?
Trayvon Graham.
I don't know who that is.
Trayvon Graham, he...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a lot of these people down the bottom of this list, and they're all averaging like 12, 13.
Who's at the top?
Of what?
The list.
Of people who are averaging... No. There's only one person I can find averaging less than... Because I don't think they actually count them if they're averaging like that little. It's kind of dependent on their minutes. 263rd, yeah, in the league scoring is averaging 8.8. That's Goga Butats.
I don't know who that
We don't know these man still.
Yeah, we don't know these man.
Yeah, but since we have that, we have the opportunity now of getting the energy that we need to finish off this topic before we go to the next topic. Who's your favorite player that's not as big as not big
like
as
a superstar?
Nah, not superstar at all. Yeah, or a star even, or a star.
Yeah.
DJ
Who?
DJ.
PJ Tucker.
CJ? That's a star.
Oh,
That's
CJ McCollum's a star.
That's a star.
Nah, he's a star, but he's not a star. Like,
He's not
realistically, when you think star, you're not thinking CJ.
I'm thinking CJ.
Superstar and star is different level.
You're thinking Damian first. You'll think of LeBron
Nah, that's
first.
a superstar.
That's a superstar.
So what's Dame?
Dame's a superstar.
I'd say Dame's a superstar.
So what you saying McCollum's a star?
Yeah. Because I'm putting Dame Dame's like a top 5 point guard. If you're top 5 in your position, I feel like you got a claim to being a superstar.
Mine is like Fred VanVleet, but now he's kind of like going into that star thing. Quinn Cook.
No.
Not Quinn. I don't think Quinn is a...
No, that's my favorite player.
Okay.
Quinn Cook. Who else? Couple not in the league like Isaiah Briscoe, Pierre Jackson, man like that. I like ballers. Like
Them at least the two you said are mainly like international. They were big in college.
Yeah.
Bryn Forms is my Donny still.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Is Zach Levine a star?
Zach Levine's a star.
Now he's at Chicago. Yeah.
Zach Levine's like the best player there.
The guy like he would have been in this discussion.
Yeah. Who would I put? I'm gonna put Jordan Clarkson. That's my guy, innit?
Jordan Clarkson is funny still.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him.
He's funny done still.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Shots
him.
claps, but he's funny done.
I like DeJounte Murray for the Spurs.
Yeah, true.
He's nice.
Wait.
Very nice.
Sorry. Yeah, he's a good one. Jamal Murray as well. Jamal Murray at the Denver.
Yeah. I reckon he's a star though.
Jamal?
Who?
Yes.
Jamal Murray.
Especially on that Denver team.
Yeah. Kinda. But he's like
Jokic is still the star.
Yeah, Jokic is the star there.
Another one for me is Devontae Graham.
He plays for the Hornets, isn't it?
he's a bit too hassy. He needs to chill out a bit.
He's a baller, bro.
Once he chills out a bit, then it'll be calm.
I don't know. Who else? There's obviously Malcolm Brogdon.
Cold.
Everyone forgot about Brogdon still.
Yeah, Brogdon.
Man won Rookie of the Year. I just forgot about him.
Trust me, Ali. I'm still surprised on why Milwaukee traded him.
23 or 24 when he won that. Something mad.
Yeah.
He was he did a full 4 years. He did full 4 years. So he was around 22, 23. Who else? That proved to us in the at the time, like, fam, it doesn't matter as long as you get drafted and given an opportunity, fam.
Bro, Tim Duncan proved that years ago.
A lot of people still don't believe that, you know what I'm saying? So.
Tim Duncan got 5 chips, bro.
If they can play, they can
No,
play.
but I'm talking about rookie of the year.
Was Tim Duncan not Rookie of the Year?
No, he was, but I'm saying like you don't have to be a big draft pick, like a big draft pick to be like.
Where was Brogdon drafted?
I think late.
Okay.
It was in second round. Yeah.
Was he?
What? No, I thought he was just outside the lottery.
No.
I don't actually know. Yeah.
I don't think he was outside the lottery.
Isaiah Thomas don't prove that though.
Oh, 100, but he never. I'm talking about rookies of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that title. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about that. But I don't know what else is basketball we could say. Do you miss playing ball? Like watching basketball, like horribly.
I miss playing more than watching.
Alright, cool. I ain't played in a
today.
while. You're fine, fam.
I played today. These man. I lost 2 kg in 2 days.
Swear
down. Insane. Right. These men run more than any. I've never had to run like this before.
Why? What do they do?
They just run and run and run and run. Like they don't stop moving. Like you see why a man like Steph are hard to guard because they never stop. Yeah, it's like all 5 players. No, they have like a big man in the middle, and then the other 4 players don't stop moving. So on defense you're running, on offense you're running. It's mad.
Yeah.
That's mad time.
Watching it, I don't watch that much. But,
Nah, we Asians know how to run. God damn it. So boy,
the man are fit. I can't even lie.
Bruv, we know how to run, bruv.